Well, hello everyone, welcome back to Amped Minecraft. That was unfortunate. Alright, so I've been doing quite a bit of spelunking. I found a massive cave system near the little ranch base that I set up with the sheep and yeah. So I haven't really done any work on the house recently, but I would like to do that. So I'll come back here another time and get lost in this massive cave system, but I did make progress lighting up a lot of it and making it so fewer monsters will spawn, so there's more to be done, but for now I'm gonna go and retrieve my stuff that's been smelting, or most of it anyway, most of what's been smelted. I'll just leave the rest in here. I'll take half of that. Redstone, lapis, bones, why not, mushrooms, and some coal. And I'm gonna leave everything else down here, I think, and try to make my way back out. I don't remember exactly how to get out from here, but I think it's relatively easy, so here's hoping. I know there's a ladder up here. Right there, yeah. But I haven't been in this section of the cave more recently. So, how quickly we forget things, I guess. I should probably mark this somehow, like, this is where the giant cave is, and the ravine, and all that fun stuff. So I have to come up with, like, a consistent way of marking places in Minecraft. Anyway, gotta find the way out. I don't think it's that way, because that's not lit up. Why not? Maybe this way. Yeah, maybe above that. Yeah, I think it's this way. This looks right. But what do I know? Alright. Yeah, okay. And I came in this way. So, that was easier than I expected. And my house is right over this way, so I know where I am. I feel like I have an okay geographical sense in Minecraft, but you know, sometimes things still trip you up, and caves can be deceiving and look the same from different angles and stuff, so it's still easy for me to get lost sometimes. But anyway, here I am back home. Let's dump off all this fun stuff here. Keep the bread. Alright, I'm gonna have a little sleep. And then I think I'm gonna work on penning up the sheep. So that's a good thing to do. Do I have a pair of shears? I do. Okay. Thought I did. Alright, sheep. I'm gonna get some wheat and fence you in. Oh, I got some grass. There's a skeleton up there on the on that little mountain of sand. That rather large mountain of sand, I guess. This is just the coolest terrain. I love the huge, like, mountainous areas. Alright, so time to get some wood. That was one of the reasons I actually headed back up from the, wanted to head up from the cave system, was because I was running low on wood. Usually I'll carry a stack of logs with me at all times, at least in vanilla Minecraft. And I usually do it in the early stages of modded Minecraft too, but I didn't have a full stack of logs with me, so I was making torches and chests and crafting tables and sticks and all those other things with wood. And I was just getting low, so I had to come back up. And I'm also gathering this so I can make some fences for these sheep too. You never know when you're going to need a bunch of wool for paintings or pixel art, right? dye your sheep different colors, so that's always fun. I'm gonna have lots of rainbow sheep. Well, I guess they won't be rainbow sheep, but a rainbow of sheep. How about that? Alright. Need to do some gardening. I know it's a little boring, but I gotta do it. And I don't have a hoe. I left the hoe in the cave because that's generally where you use hoes, I guess, right? In a cave. I'm just gonna make 2. Alright. And we get some pumpkins going. Okay. Alright, you do that. You make some pumpkins. Great. So, one thing that I didn't like with the upgrade to, I guess it was 1.8, was they changed the recipe for fences. So it actually uses more wood now, and that by itself isn't necessarily a problem for me, because, you know, if they want to make it a little more difficult to get fences, fine. You know, if that's a way of balancing the game. The problem I have is that it's difficult for me to remember what the recipe is, because it used to just be 3 sticks in a 2x3 pattern, and you get I think 3 fences, and now it's 2 sticks and 4 planks, and you get 3 fences. But I always forget which way it goes, because fence gates are the opposite of that. They're, I guess not the opposite, but it's hard for me to talk and do things, which I guess I need to work on. Anyway, there are 2 planks and 4 sticks for a fence gate. So, yeah, I just get confused between the 2 of them. So I'm going to plant some saplings, and then I'm going to get going with the fences. Where should I pen up these sheep? Up here, maybe? Might be good. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I also have sheep back at the first base, which I haven't been to in a long time. Up on top of the mountain there. So, if and when I go back there, I will make a sheep farm over there too. Alright, so let's make some fences. I'm going to make a bunch of sticks. That's probably too many. Fences. Just like that. There we go. Make a couple fence gates, I guess, because they're helpful. I've been using the wool trick more recently, so you can put wool on top of fence and just jump on that. And I don't think mobs can jump on it. They don't see it as a path. There was a sheep on top of carpet on top of fence in one of my other worlds, and I'm pretty sure it just happened to walk on top of the fence, but it looked like he was on the carpet, so I'm not sure if that was the case or not. But anyway, I'm not too worried about it. It wouldn't cause that many sheep to escape. So I'm just gonna pen them up here and throw some carpet on top of the fence so I can get in and out. And I'll do fence gates anyway, just because. Hello. Should I make a shovel so I can clear some of this? Yeah, I'll make a shovel too. Alright. I love Minecraft. Make some more. I like to mine and I like to craft. Alright, so in other news, I'm going to be starting a new series with this guy I met on Twitter. His name is Nick. He's also a YouTuber. Has a similarly small YouTube channel. So we're deciding to collaborate, and I think it's going to be really fun. And we're going to do a new series. We're still working out the details about it, but look forward to that on both of our channels in the near future. When we do collaborations, we're going to be linking to each other's channels in the descriptions, so you can see what's going on from different perspectives. And we're also thinking about starting a public Minecraft server. So that would be hosted, not on one of our computers, but hosted by a Minecraft host company. And you know, we'd have all the plugins to do anti-griefing and spawn protection and all that fun stuff. I don't know about if Bucket's still really a thing, so I don't know if it would be a Bucket thing, but it would be, in general, a vanilla server, obviously with some mods to make it run better and be more appropriate for that kind of thing. So if and when we do this project, we'll keep you updated on it, and yeah, look forward to that as well. That would be a great thing to get in on. I'm not sure if it's going to be like a towny kind of server or factions or what, but I'm not really a big fan of PvP kind of stuff, so it would probably be more like, you know, just regular survival, and you can... I'm not sure. We're still very early on in the planning stages of it, so we will let you know about it on our YouTube channels and our Twitter and all that stuff. Alright, now it's time for the fencing. Fencing. And I think I have some wheat. Yeah, so I can guide them in. Don't want anything walking in here and harming the sheep, like wolves or chupacabras or other things that Minecraft doesn't have. Well, they have wolves. Minecraft has wolves. But fence gates so I can get in and out. Fence gates. Okay. Look at this. What an awesome fence. This is like the best fence that is ever fenced. Yeah, or something. Did you want to come in? A sheep? Alright, so you're probably wondering, well, Pseudosaurus, how are you going to get them in the fenced-in area now? Check this out. Best thing ever. You just guide them like this. Hello, sheep. Hello. Come get some wheat, you guys. Come on. Come with me and you will be rewarded with wheat and breeding fun times and stuff. Oh, there's one already in there. Good sheep. Come on. You too, buddy. I guess I don't need all of them. I really only need two. Come on. Let's go. So you can just guide them like this. They can get over the fences to come in, but they can't get out. Mwahaha! Alright, now for some carpet. I have a feeling I'm going to be attacked by monsters shortly. Just have that ominous feeling. There's some carpet for me. Break these. Breed the sheep, and then my job here is done. not too many wheats because I need some. Yo, that's dirty. You guys are dirty. Dirty sheeps. And just like that I can hop out. So I'll see you later, sheep. I'm gonna dye you, some of you, different colors. And I guess the other sheep can just roam freely because, you know, nature and stuff. Even though they're digital, they need to roam free, you know. They need to be happy, so. Okay. I'm already thinking about going back into the mine because, I don't know, I guess I like to mine and craft. What else? I should probably make a chest and leave the shears out there so they're close. Oh, I already had wool. Alright, shovels can go away. I think I'm doing pretty well at this base, even though I just started recently. So I'm gonna make a little chest for both the garden and the sheep area. Put some shovels in. Oh, wheat. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to get organized here. So I have a chest for both places. I'm gonna put the hose in by the garden and some seeds, and I'll put some shovels over with the sheep, some wheat, and the shears. Okay. Where'd that skelly go? Probably burned up. He couldn't handle the heat. Oh, no. Hose. Should put some boats in there too. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Boats and hose. So funny. Hello. I'm gonna drive by this sheep. Pew. Didn't even see it coming. Alright, now I'm just gonna throw a little chest down here with some shears and some shovels and some wheat. And that grass is gonna grow, and then the sheep will be able to regrow their wool. How exciting. What is this? This is a cow? Are you a cow? No, you're a sheep. Sorry. You looked kind of dark like a cow, but you're not dark like a cow. You're dark like a sheep. A dark sheep. Sorry. Anyway. Yeah. That's pretty, I'd say that's a productive thing to do. Fence some sheep in, you know. I'm just trying to think if I should go spelunking or go on a little journey or what. I don't know. I still need to find cows, and really, the farther I get away, the more I'm questioning how am I gonna be able to get them back, and it's just gonna be quite difficult at this point. I guess I could just, you know, take them back bit by bit and kind of live on the go for a little bit, you know. Fortunately, I have a lot of inventory space, so I can kind of take a bed in my pocket and other things. So, anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Thank you very much for joining me. It has been very nice to hang out with you, and I'll see you shortly. Bye!